Clock set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And he works his way forward. Yards there. Second down. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. White. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. That one first down, picking up of 8. White looks to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll run for the first time with Bruce Hall. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, White. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10. Right ball has it knocked loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one. And to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. On the counter, Elliott. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now Carter to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's White. And his throw is incomplete. Elijah Moore, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
They're going to try and throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines running for very long.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And it makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott on play action. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott.
Left side to Lamb.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to Pollard.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Here's Pollard again. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now White. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin.
And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
Well, a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now White. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Prescott now. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter.
And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action now. Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert it. And they turn it over. A curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. A play fake. Now White. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Off play action. Here's White. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion, the tight end. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Turn it over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. It's a room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 35.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
On first down, Wilson.
He'll drop that down to Carter underneath. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Play action. It's Wilson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
That'll go as a pickup of 8. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Open man here is Conklin. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. 23 yards the pickup there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Prescott. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 53 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Wilson going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Running left, it's Hall.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Here's Wilson. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain burst multiple chains in the game? No post office.